Yeah, well, we're on day and it's like, yes, we're close enough to maybe be able to do it if we can get there, but at the same time, yes, there will be more things to find and solve, and like obviously there's like a whole story behind this game, right? We inherit this mansion from our uncle or great uncle because our mother is missing, and then she was involved in some conspiracy, so that feels like the underlying thing you want to be uncovering here. Like, where is she? What happened to her? Can you find her? Can you find out what happened to her when the whole conspiracy thing? And what's in that room? Okay, shrine is here, or the trading post. I mean, yeah, I'm interested to see more shrine blessings. We have 15 now, so we can see what happens if we give 15, because it's given us lots of different blessings. The blessing of the berry picker. While drafting, instead of picking a floor plan, you can pick a berry. If you do, draft a floor plan at random from your draft pool, disregarding rarity. Okay, well, new mechanic from the shrine. And by the way, do not take your money back from the shrine if you're given it money. It does not do good things. Or do it and see if it's funny. But yes, picking berries. Picking berries. The reading nook, we get a key and we get to go to the library to read our book. So let's not start picking berries just yet. But it can be a fun mechanic to play with in a minute. Yes, the library. And let's do some reading. Oh, and we get a coupon book for more shop discounts. Yeah, this is volume 4 of strategy. I don't think we ever got volume 2, so I don't know what's in volume 2. Apparently we are the only person to ever borrow this. So yeah, what do we have? In the world of drafting, the tools an architect wields are crucial in shaping their vision and bringing their designs to life. The precision, elegance, and functionality of these instruments can have a profound effect on the drafting process and the final outcome of your project. That's why it's very important to choose the right tools to complement your drafting techniques. In this issue of drafting strategy, we'll dive into the vast realm of inventory, bringing to light the many hidden tools of the trade that can enhance your favorite strategies and elevate your architectural ambitions to unprecedented heights. From classic compasses and T-squares to state-of-the-art software upgrades, the variety of drafting tools available to architects today are staggering. As we navigate the device landscape, regardless of whether you are a seasoned professional seeking to refine your toolkit or a budding draftsman searching for a basic set of instruments, the following articles will provide value, insights, and guidance for architects of all levels. Okay, so this explains the various items. Yes, the stopwatch we had it once and that got frantic. Yes, you can run around for a minute and just open whenever you want for free, not use steps. Yes, we've seen the bracelet in the showroom. Repellent spray. But why remove gem cost when you can just remove the whole room? Repellent spray can free you of an annoying floor plan for up to a week. Interesting. Yeah, we know about dice, we know about the compass, silver key, gear wrench. It was in the demo and I used it in the demo. It lets you basically move the mechanical room's rarity, but I've not seen it in the full game yet. Ornate compass, another luxury item from the showroom, are likely most useful drafting colossuses on this list. Yeah, lets you rotate floor plans as you draft them, allowing you to position doors to your advantage. Glue, grease, and guts. Crafted from the depths of resourcefulness and innovation, contraptions are makeshift creations born from the fusion of two or more distinct tools. Through soldering, taping, and a liberal amount of hot glue, inventors can use the workbench found in the workshop to bring together disparate elements to forge something far greater than the sum of its parts. Blind experimentation is often the most rewarding avenue for true innovation, but for those crafters who need a bit of inspiration or guidance, we have included a list of common contraption components to kickstart your creative journey. Okay, so battery pack can make 3 separate things. So we know about the electromagnet, but apparently there are other things. Shovel, metal detector, lever works with 2 things. Like, yeah, we haven't been getting workshop that much. Like, I've got workshop in the demo way more than I got in the full game. Yeah, lockpick, purse, and a question mark. Special contraption with unknown item. Yeah, magnifying glass. Okay, so you can only make a burning glass with it. But yeah, I know a bunch of those. Like metal detector, yeah, the burning glass, or the lockpicking kit, upgrade. The shovel, you can make like dowsing rods. The purse, I think you can combine it with the rabbit's foot and it makes you like a lucky purse. Yeah, there's upgrades. Okay, so we get all of the upgrade disc options here, or just some examples. Yeah, we have the upgraded storeroom, we have the upgraded courtyard, we have the upgraded nook. Yeah, there are 16 discs, so there are 16 different upgrades we could do. to? Tools. Yeah, hallways. Using a hall pass. We've not seen our tunnel yet at all. Yeah, use the keycard, change settings to high. Yeah, watering can. We've learned that you can refill the watering can from the tap if you have water in the tap. Yeah, secret garden. Oh yes, okay, so it tells specifically if you see the candlesticks with the ruby sockets, that's where you can use the burning glass. Yeah, so I know basically most of this information already, but I guess the game is built in a way that they let you eventually find information in case you've like missed anything, or you didn't play the demo way too much. Oh, it's the trophy room again, the casino, the study. Oh my. Well, I haven't seen the casino. It's gonna eat all of our gems, but I wanna see it at least. Though I have no currency now to like play anything. Oh, but it gives us money. So we get some money. This is out of order. We get to do a spin. Get to do a spin. Okay. This is all just spin machines. And this is roulette. We can win some things. Okay, well, we got 15 coins, so we can play. Well, bonus spins. I assume like we get to lock in those things. Okay, that's nothing. Need at least 3 coins. Nope. Okay, well, we've lost money because that's how gambling works. Okay, so 1 wager per day. Okay, so the more we wager, the more prizes there are. Okay, let's just play for 5. And we get nothing, of course. See, kids, gambling, no good for you. No good for you. Well, I guess I can spin some more. Well, I still have coins. See if I win anything. Nope. So what's with the bonus spin? Okay, so that spins that thing. That doesn't. Okay, I want something. Okay, because net is free for each snake. So we could like spin this again. No, I can't because it's already okay. Okay, we've got a 10 from it. Okay, so we've made some money back. Okay, well, that feels like something to be playing with when you have a ton of money. But yeah, don't gamble. Not good for you. Okay, well, we could get our battery back, but right now we don't have a workshop, and that wouldn't be good for our door situation, so we'll just get the 10. Okay, let's start turning this way, see what's here. Closet, get some items, shoes and a die. Let's see, courtyard. Now we don't have a shovel, right? We don't. Billiard for keys. Yeah, I think billiard for keys. Time for more maths that I may or may not be able to do. Well, we can press 20. What we have? 4, 2, 10, 20, 2, 4, 40. There we go. Okay, maths were successful again. Probably not a place for silver key. You want to be at the open with that. Great. Well, chapel is the one for doors here. Before we get too far into here, now I'm thinking like go back to the entrance and start playing with the berries. Start playing with the berries there, and if we get stuck, that's okay. Because that's at the start at the entrance. Like we can play with berries in the corner. Because yeah, I wanna see how that's gonna work. Because yeah, like not liking any other choices. Pick a berry. We get the laundry. Not sure if there's anything in laundry. Gems and keys, no. 12 keys and gold, so we would get 7 keys. Gems and gold for 5? Actually wouldn't be too bad. We would get lots of gems. Sure, if we're in the laundry, might as well be laundering. There's 12 gems, so we have good drafts. We just need to get keys somewhere so we can be opening doors. Well, we could take the kitchen purely for the turn, because hallway we waste the door. Sure, not buying any food yet, especially because we don't have money. Spare room here. Also, we forgot to pick a color for ourselves. Black. What are black rooms? What? You can pick black. What does that do? Well, what I want today, sorta, is green rooms because I want to get into the conservatory. But yes, now I'm like, what happens when we press black? But yes, we can do that tomorrow. Not too many experiments in one day. Let's do green rooms. See if we can find the new stuff. Okay, well, terrace works because green rooms don't cost money, but we do cut ourselves off. Those that said, the other rooms we get are not that helpful. But yes, we're gonna be picking green, having them for free is good. And we get some coin. And now we go back up and, you know, hopefully doors don't block us today. Let's look at the menu. Actually, it's chef salad even in the kitchen, so if we get green, we can get steps too. And it's beef stew will be served. That's with the boiler room if we could ever find it. We've been trying. Like, we found it twice, but not when it was useful for us. Not when we're desperate to connect the power to something. No gambling. Or actually, I have free coins. Gambling? Gambling with free coins? Can we spin hope for a coin? No. See, kids, don't gamble. You're gonna lose all your money. Just serving as an example to you all. Cloister's better than the solarium since it cuts us off for now. Cloister's free doors for us. For free as well. Don't have a shovel, so that doesn't happen. Oh, interesting. Or does that turn the elevator? So we don't need the... We don't need the boiler room. We did it. We did it. Well, we have to get in there first, because we currently don't have any doors that go there. But it does not reset, so I think it's everything about it does not reset, so it's fine. Wait room, get out of my, I don't want to see you. Do we pick a berry? Also, those are holly berries. Pretty sure you're not supposed to eat that. Don't eat that. We could use our dice. I mean, we still have chance to access from here, so we can play about, or we can just pick a bedroom or a corridor. Let's pick a corridor. But let's also go here, see what we could get here. Don't have a key. Oh yeah, we haven't really gathered any keys yet. That's a problem. Well, bedroom to turn us around. Like, the solarium is nice, but not got them in the middle of the house. Sleeping masks. Cool. More steps. Nothing here. That could work for a silver key, since it's nice and open. Not the chamber. I think we have enough access problems. Security. We can deal with some key cards, but the passageway has better alignment in general, so I think we're going with that. Go here. It's open. Okay, well, hallway lets us reach the foundation without, like, screwing us over, like the weight room. Boudoir goes into the wall. Okay, well, let's get on this elevator ride to the other basement. That's the other thing about this game, right? You have a plan, you go somewhere, and then it's like, oh, this changes everything. Now, okay, there's an upgrade disc, but also we don't have a shovel to dig up the secret floor plan that we took a note of. Oh no, elevator button needs a key card, and we need another basement key. Okay, so new information. There are 2 doors locked with a basement key, which is probably why that other person was confused. Like, I thought you said you were in the basement. Oh, I was like, yeah, the other basement. Apparently, second basement, foundation basement. Nothing to do here then, but it says it doesn't reset, so I'm hoping the elevator also stays available every day if we just have it like that. Okay, well, we can use the doors here as well to go places. Okay, we can have the kennel, but no shovel, so it's only so useful, but better choice than the other things. Hello, pet the doggos. Always pet the doggos. Yeah, the picture of a cat. There's totally digging here. Pet this doggo too. Important. Still waiting to find the cat. Well, I guess security it is, so we can continue. Still not the code check because we don't have the workshop. Storm has 2 keys, but gonna cut us off a bit. Although, maybe getting 2 keys here is better. Like, we have doors going out all those ways, so, like, our bigger stopper is keys. Security lets us deal with the keycard doors, though, and it lets us do our upgrade. Okay, let's do security. Choices. There's a banana for us. That guy, Simon, just like fruit diet. Yes, let's upgrade. What are we upgrading today? The closet. Interesting. So that's one I also know from the demo. And I think the hallway closet was always my favorite closet. Bedroom, sure, but bedrooms typically, you know, they have one entrance, one exit. Like, some of them just have one door, so it's much harder to draft that. So I think hallway closet for me. And then through this door, what can we get? Spare room, pantry goes into the wall, courtyard kind of to the wall, and we don't have a shovel. Although there's a chance of a shovel in the courtyard. But I guess spare room wastes the least doors. Commissary goes in the wall. Dining room, we're not having dinner yet because we're not at level 8. So free aquarium, so we still have a door, and it's free because green rooms are free and aquarium is all rooms, and we also get steps. Yeah, no shovel. Garage is free keys, so it will cut us off here, or we could take pantry. But yeah, we have doors, we don't have keys, so I think garage is the choice here. Again, I know I've said this 5 times, like, but I am yet to open the car. I know what I need, but I cannot ever get the two things to exist in the same space. Okay, we have keys now, so we can go to the foundation, go from there. Hi, doggos. Use a key here. Okay, well, we could... I know, parlor still doesn't knock us out, so we can do that. Work our brains for gems. And since we failed, at least last time when I failed, it resets the difficulty. No car keys. There are, you know, car keys commonly, I find them in the parlor, but not this time. The box next to this box contains gems. Both boxes next to this box contain... Okay, false. Box next to this box is true. False, because this has to be false. Which means white box is gems. Maybe it didn't reset. Did it reset? I don't know. Not sure. Well, it seemed quite easy, so probably it reset. So yeah, even though you get reset after you fail, like, it's still not the same puzzles, so memorizing them is probably futile. Maybe if you played like a ton, you would eventually start getting repeats. Okay, I think courtyard. Still no shovel, maybe shovel here, no metal detector here. And there's a security door and we do not have a key card. Okay, run back to passageway, try from there. Why are we so poor on keys and things today? It's because we don't have a shovel. Because I gambled all my money away. Though we didn't have the commissary or anything to buy it either. Choices. Where we want to go? This way? Wasn't even locked. Well, we don't have money for locksmith. Dark room? Well, it's dark, but at least it's a room. It needs security too over there. This one's locked. Okay, well, what you have for us? Weight room. God damn it. Lab. Gonna block off this door. Bury or redraw? Redraw, I think. Utility closet lets us fix the dark room. So that's something. Or drawing room lets us have better picks. And we can get the gem back as well from the safe. Yeah, I'm trying to think like keys. Where did it go so wrong on keys? Probably the lack of keycard situation. But yes, at least again, even if the run is not the best, I advanced the foundation. So, you know, little victories. Have to hold on to those things. Locked. Okay, well, the cloister is like you even like went bold with the garage and we still didn't work well with the keys. Bedroom. Cloister, is this locked? It's locked. Okay. Well, we didn't get a shovel to help with digging up things, because that would have been nice. So yeah, not much else to do here other than to reset and try again. And then we can maybe try the banner with the black things and see what that does. See what that will do to us. Yeah, call it a day. So yeah, day 18, we had the Garden Shopping Center of Prayers, because we got the chapel and the cloister and the shrine. So that's a new one. That's a new one as well. Have to hold on to the little victories. New day, new challenges. Yes, we're gonna try the king power to see what those picking black rooms do. Yeah, BluePrince. I'm more likely to be wrong. Like, obviously aquarium is a black print as well, because it's always every color. Yes, what else? Our first outside room. Like, I'm not sure if there's cases where you want to pick the outside room later, like, you know, based on something you've done inside, but I tend to just do it as my first thing. Tomb. Well, here we are. Black rooms. Yeah, each time you draft a dead end in your house, spread 5 in the tomb. Okay, so that's like, you have to go in and out. But yes, well, new room, so we're picking it because we love new content. What we have here, okay, this is what we saw in that one premonition. Yeah, there's digging spots here. There is candles to light up in here, but we don't have the burning glass. Digging spots, candles, the different angels. Oh, I assume we have to make them look correct, do things correctly. Like, as I was saying, they have names, they have numbers in the chapel, they have associations with jobs. So I assume there are things to be done with that. Some candles here, some sticky outs, very suspicious sticky out brick, but cannot be pressed. And is that Uncle Herbert? Yes, open only in the event of my death. Simon. So here's where it all ends, at least for me. And of all the pictures picturesque places of this grand estate, I chose this dreary, dank dungeon to be laid to rest. And the same dim, somber fate fell upon my father and his father before him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. They say there is no stronger bond of servitude than tradition, and family tradition tries as strong. These are chains that seldom bend and never break, and I do wonder what plans or prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family font of convention. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memories or your mother's or mine? In our youth, we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death, we are left with realities and regrets. I think there is no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth, that strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. What point is there to live another's life at the sake of our own? Oh, how I wish to have been buried underneath like the great oak, overlooking the plain, the wondrous woods and the worldly mountains, the wild holly that surrounds that trunk. Perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is that dumped me in this sunless hollow? And if by morbid example this dark crypt makes any impression whatsoever on you, if reading this letter within this damp halls plants in you a seed of hope, if these words might grant you strength to bend, if not breaks this chain, then would I cherish this tomb more than oak and sycamore and spruce, more than the wondrous woods and worldly mountains. This cold stone room would become the most cherished place in all of our domain. I would have you raise a shrine upon this spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty, to tread this sepulchre as hallowed ground, to realize that grand gestures can be as effective as they are theatric, and to, in turn, as recompense for the freedom thus granted you, commit yourself to be buried here within this mausoleum of dreams, and when the day comes to write your own letter, to inspire the next generation that follows in your footsteps. As is tradition, Herbert S. Sinclair. Okay? That talked about some things, but I cannot now say if it was any clues. Herbert, are you there? Are you in there? Can you help me? What does it all mean? And where is my mother? What'd you do with her? So, more alcoves, more thick spots, more candles. Okay, this is a cook angel. Okay. You're making pizza. Okay, so all they do is put that up and down. Like, do we have to do that in specific order? Like, there's more and more corridors and more candles to be lit. Yep. This is the one with the hoe. So I probably have to go to the chapel, write down the numbers for the angels, because I don't have them on hand, and maybe then something will happen. Some money. Each of our journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is the definitive dead end. Or is it? Well, it already feels like there is secrets here, right? With the candles that can be done and the various other angels and stuff like that. And I think it's probably not a dead end. I think it's a secret. Just suspicious walls all over. So yes, without the burning glass, can't get much done. But because we have the king's power, we should be able to call in this room. So yeah, I was saying, oh, is there ever any point to waiting, drawing the outside room? But I guess there might be, because it might be that we basically wait till we have burning glass, so we're playing without the outside room. And then we pull black and come in here when we have the burning glass. Because I think this room is very rare, probably. Well, it's just unusual. Interesting. But obviously we didn't pull it until I've called in the black as the color. But yes, we have to figure out the angels. I thought this was where that death angel was, but I guess it's just one of them. Yes, that's the farmer. What is this supposed to be? I don't know. That feels like more angels than there are in the chapel, though. Like the maid. I don't know what this one is. Yeah, the queen. Baker. Like this one also looks like a maid with like a duster. Okay, well, I think we need to go to the chapel to see if we can do anything with that first, about the angels. But yes, every day something happens, so days are not wasted. This game has so much stuff in it, always something to find. Apparently we like dead ends today. It gives us money in the tomb, that is. Let's just set up some stuff. I don't know if there's any BluePrints that go in the house at all, or is this really just that one outside room. Okay, coupon book, key, and we get the library again. Yeah, as much then is nice. Let's take the library, because there's still books we have to read. Oh, and there's a treasure map for us. So that requires finding the all the way up and also in the shovel. Yeah, okay. Well, we can read the drafting strategy volume 5, right? We haven't done that. We've done 4. And then I want to take a peek upstairs to see if my records book has any updates from things I've done. Like, did I fill in any of those boxes? Still nothing here. Like, what is this about? Still need to do those classrooms. And this book is just like actual stats, like how many steps you've taken and whatever else. Doesn't give us any hints really. Oh, it's the bookshop again. It's gonna wrap to a wall, but we have 20 gold, which means we could buy a new book for us. We don't want the Mechanarium because it's unhelpful. We can buy something in the bookshop. Yeah, the Relevant Rune, which could be random things for lore, but you know, even random things in this game are important sometimes. So we're gonna add that. It was 1 coin off because we had the coupon book. Okay, and let's see what other doors have for us today. Kitchen, storeroom, hallway. We're taking storeroom and going this with just 1 door. Because I mean, the hallway isn't even all that helpful. Okay, we're gonna risk it for the biscuit today. Not a good layout, but yeah, we haven't picked any dead ends. Oh, this was a dead end. Okay, so there'll be money in the tomb, but that would mean we have to be running back and forth between here and the tomb. Okay, aquarium is doors, so we like that. A shovel. Okay, well, even more reason to go back in the tomb because we can dig down there. But let's see if we can what we can add down here. Parlor for gems could do. I think because we failed, we're resetting. Oh no, the gems are in a box with the word blue on it. Nothing. The gems are in a box that is actually blue. Okay, well, this is a neutral statement, so it cannot be true or false, right? And they are pointing at each other, right? The gems are in a box with the word blue, like so. But then how you resolve this, right? They are pointing at each other. I mean, if this is false, so the gems are not in a box that is actually blue, and this is true, the gems are in a box with the word blue on it, then the gems are in the black box. Because this one has word blue. We were going about this yesterday, like because he was saying things like it has the letter U on it or it has the letter B on it, but the fact that it says it has the letter U on it, does it make it have the letter U? Because if so, this has the word blue on it already. So they both have the word blue on it if we take it as that. So then if this is false because both the boxes have blue on it, and then it's in the blue box. Okay, well, we're going blue box. No. Okay, well, this is where it gets to like, I don't understand, like, how does the empty statement work into it? How is saying blue in quotation work into it? I'm not quite sure. Well, chapel lets us see the angels again. So we have number 1 is the angel with the hoe. Number 2 is the angel with the pizza shovel, whatever it's called. Number 3 is the one with the pitchfork. Number 4 is the like a chimney sweep, which might be like the second one as well, like a made with a feather duster, but it's actually I think a chimney sweep thing. Number 5 is the broom. But yeah, they were also wearing different hats in the statues, so I wonder what the meaning of that, because there are hats around the house, but I so far could not interact. Number 6 is the like a horse riding crop and just general horse riding attire. And then 7 we have the queen. So is that the order, like we have to put their things down? Maybe. Okay, well, let's open this door here. Billiard lets us go up and get keys. Pantry just connects down, gets us money. They put the billiard room here, but we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to the tomb then before we get too far away from the start and see what we can do. Since we can dig and we can maybe do things with the angels. We don't have the burning glass, but we can do that another time. Okay, so we have the hole first. That's the hole. Yeah. Then we have the pizza shovel here. Then we have the pitchfork here. Then the chimney sweep, I think this is it. Then the broom. Then the horse rider. And then the queen. Secrets! Where does this go? Big arrow, go over there, okay? Someone just dumped planks on the grave. There's a skull. No. Can't take it. Yes, let's go over there. Oh, that's the other part of the map, but we have the whole map now, so we don't need the fragments. And yeah, that's the Death Angel. Okay, that opens that. Well. More skulls. Okay, I assume there's nothing on this map fragment that's like different. Okay, that looks like the same bits of the other map. Okay, well, what's down here then? Other than more suspicious looking bricks. Ah, okay, that's... So, okay, we have unlocked another approach into this. But again, we don't need to be here until we have the antechamber actually ready for us. It's just yet another way to get in here. Okay, it's a way to get... No, because we still need the reservoir down if we want to get in there. Because it just lets us get in there. So we still can't pump the water away or anything like that. Nothing else here. But yeah, I didn't find any money. I thought I was owed money for like the storeroom. Yeah, each time you draft a dead end in your house, spread 5 in the tomb. Or did I just miss it? Since there is so much kind of nooks and crannies going on here. Yeah, all those candles. Yeah, nothing here. Nothing new here. Okay, well, I guess until we get a burning... Okay, here's the money spot. If we get the burning glass, we also should come back here. There's so many ways to get in there. And yes, we still have to get there through the foundation, but we need the keycard. Game keeps surprising me with more things. It has something to add all the time. Okay, we have chapels and we have billiard room. The music has gotten somewhat dark and sinister. Okay, bedroom pantry. Well, we want to go straight up because we don't want to be converging on the same square. And we still have to do maths. Not gonna escape that. Get a quick orange. Does it make us good at maths? Who knows? Okay, 11, 12, 24, 3. Wait, are the colors different now? Did the colors move around? Wasn't this the yellow thing before? Did I just go insane? Like, is it based on color or is it based on position? Is it 3 times 5? Minus 13 too? Or 8? What? Okay, so... They've changed things. They've moved it around. They're trying to confuse us. Okay, we've got the secret garden key, so that's good. We stand a chance. So we can see with this hallway if we can carry through to the other side before we use the secret garden. Well, apparently the answer to that is no from here, but if we take the hallway closet, we're gonna get 1 extra item. I mean, the secret garden, placing it on a better soil is mostly get better fruit numbers thing, so it's not critical. Well, I think secret passage here just so we continue having doors going places. But yes, we should return to the spare room then and see if we can place the secret garden before once again we get too far away from things. Donating our money to the chapel, but really it's our future self. Our corridor is left unlocked, so that's not gonna help with the secret garden, but let's not waste a door on West Wing Hall. So yeah, corridor, and we push forward until we can place the secret garden. That's gonna be a den, because yeah, updoors, no do that door because we want to do it from the secret passage. Okay, yeah, that should be okay enough soil. Yeah, let's do secret garden. We more care about the lever than we care about the fruit, although the fruit is helpful too. Okay, 1 dig spot. Oh yeah, we have shovel. Again, inventory display would be nice. Thanks for this rock. That's just what I needed in my life. Yeah, we don't have to do the spinning, we just do this. Okay, and that opens the west side, which we are on the west side, so hopefully we'll make the progression. Still unknown what's with those bricks either. We can continue up, or we can go back through the secret passage foundation, but to foundation we need a key card, so I guess we can go through this door. Locked. Is this one locked too? No. Drawing room hall. I think drawing room's gonna be nice. We get the gem back, and then we can roll for better options as well. And get in there quickly. So letter-wise, or safe opening-wise, we are on 5. I know of 1 more, but supposedly we should be finding at least... There's 8 of them, but we should be finding at least 7. So where is that? We're actually low on steps here. So I'm hoping for dining room, or backtracking, finding fruit. Well, this turns has dice, has a gem, so okay. 'Cause yeah, we have to run all the way back if we're gonna open the other door. This is the scenario. I was like, am I worried about it that I'm gonna have to go all the way back and forth because I don't want to be doing the lever downstairs every day without reason. Okay, dining. Oh god, dining room would help, except it cuts us off from being able to reach the door we just opened, and so does gymnasium, and so does the observatory. So we have to redraw. Oh my god. Have mercy, okay. Commissary at least saves this. Because yeah, like cut ourselves off from that door would be atrocious behavior. What we can get, nothing useful. We don't want the magnifying glass right now. Okay, we have to redraw still, so... Okay, dark room doesn't bother us here because it will be just unlocked. So we're not gonna go in there. How many steps do we need? 10, but then outside, okay. Okay, we have to hope for finding some of those fruit on the way because we're gonna be like in with a chance of making it. Okay, apple. Because yeah, on the outside the step counts are not as clear, right? When are we crossing boundaries in terms of uses our steps, and we don't have shoes, so just looking for fruit in every room. Okay, yeah, parlor, aquarium entrance. Okay, we're getting some apples, so I'm feeling better. And yes, what's the most step efficient way to access? Because yeah, we can go through the tomb, or we can go through the elevator. The elevator feels like a longer path, right? Because we have to go elevator, we have to go the tunnel, we have to go down the stairs, all that stuff. So it feels to me like the tomb is the shorter route. I'm stressing now because it's like, now it feels so close. It feels within reach, so I don't want to misstep and misplay such an important thing. Because yes, this could be reaching the objective of the game, but that doesn't end the game because, again, secrets. We haven't found our mother yet. We haven't found out about all that stuff. We're by the cart now, and yeah, take a boat. Our steps are going down. Hopefully the boat doesn't use up any steps. It's gonna be a close one. There's definitely some sort of tunnel there. So yes, it's like we want to have access to this side, be able to use the boat with lowered water. Because yeah, I guess there's also the foundation access, but that only works if we have a key card, which we don't. It's like we have to do a bunch of things here, right? Go from side to side. Actually, I think yeah, one of the sides it just gets connected to a tunnel, so we just have to turn it the right way. We may have already had it and I overturned on it. Yeah, because now the next tunnel is connected, so we just have to step over to the next tunnel, which we already have unlocked. So it's this one. Yeah, that gets us there. Please don't use my... Oh my gosh, that used my step. Oh my gosh. Please be enough steps. I'm not even gonna go and count because I'm too scared to count, okay? Too scared to count the goddamn steps. So if you already counted somehow and you're like, you're not gonna make it, I'm like, please. Like, where am I gonna count? Like from entrance, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh my god. 13 just inside the house. It's not gonna be enough. And there's nothing we can do here. Open anything, magically teleport upstairs. Oh my god. Well, we know it's possible. But our dreams might be shattered. I'm trying to think, is there like a trick with the minecart where we can get around without having to go to the reservoir? But I don't think so. I don't think we can move it that way, right? Because we're stuck on this track. Yeah, let's use it up. Because yes, the only thing is if we pull it through, but that's just going more back and forth. Yeah, we're not gonna have enough. It's unfortunate. This is the first time in whatever it is, 18 days, 19 days I've been playing through this game. This is the first time I'm even close to running out of steps. On no other day I've run out of steps. On no other day was I even like, oh, so low, I'm gonna, panic. The only time it comes for me is because I was like, I don't want to do it at the start. But if I did it at the start, it would have probably still not been enough steps to just do it. So yeah, this door's flooded, so the only exit is this way. Yeah, and we're gonna be down to 13 steps. Because yeah, that requires us to take the staircase, go to the elevator, go through the outside. That's more steps as well. So unless anyone has a magic fruit on them to give me, I am going to despair. So close, so close, and yet so far away. Can we happen upon some fruit that I randomly did not see? Look through the doorways, see. Okay, there is an orange. An orange is 5 steps, but it's gonna cost us 2 steps to go in and out. So that's 3 extra steps. I can't see if there's any fruit there. I don't think so, because normally it's on that box. So orange adds 3 steps. But that's not enough, right? Because we still have to pay. Yeah, go here. Yeah, I'm like postponing this as if anything's gonna help. Any fruit. Like we've already eaten the fruit on the way out. Any fruit that I missed, please. Just anything. I can't see if there's a fruit in the billiard room. There could be one on the bar, but I can't look at it. And that's a boudoir on the way, not the bedroom. Any fruit here? No, just hats. Can I eat the hat, please? Please. Just crawling desperately. Can I run in there on 0 steps and click on the door before I pass out? Is that an option? Any fruit here in hiding somewhere in a bucket? No. I don't think there's a door I could open unless I open that door to a kitchen. Should we try that? Go into the drawing room because that's more redraws, and try to open that door and goddamn redraw until there's a kitchen. And you know, free coins. We can buy some bananas, and we can buy. Actually, is that even gonna help? How many steps is a banana? Free? So it's not like are we even gonna pay for walking into that room if we do that? Who remembers how many steps is a banana? This is a test. This is a moment where we all have to put our brains together and tell me how many steps in a banana. Actually, we have 4 steps now. 1, 2, 3. Okay, but we will be on 0 when we enter, and then you like start passing out. You don't get to stay in that room and explore. You start passing out. Well, I mean, I'm gonna open the door and roll the kitchen. Dining, right? We have level 8. We can eat dinner. We're gonna live. We're gonna go to the antechamber, open room 46. Yes, am I not stupid? Am I understanding? Eat dinner. Yes, eat that quail. Stuff it in your mouth right now. All of it. The carrots, the tops. Don't care. Stuff yourself. Oh my god. Okay. Through the dark room. I don't care about the dark room. Through the room. To 46. Yeah, here's the actually we need it, right? We need it for something. Take it. What was the second basement door? Oh, it was from the foundation. I don't care. Don't care. We're pressing on this door.
There was once a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves, and he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. beyond the red shade he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share. But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too.
Huh?
The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. The color blue.
I mean, this is the end in terms of we've reached room 46. But that's not all of the secrets. That's not all of everything. I mean, even the things I found so far, amazing game, lots of great things. But there are still unanswered things. There are rooms I haven't even drafted. Things I've not seen, things I've not solved. So yeah, it's not the end. But yes, all the amazing devs that made this game happen. Because yeah, it was really good. Lots of fun, lots of secrets. But yes, we haven't even read all the books. Found what's in the server room. Where's our mother? We have to find her. And yes, like we have the bits and pieces of the story of her. Yeah, she was involved in some things, but not the definitive of like, what are the sigils for? You know, we got a whole book about like sigils. How do you read them? What do they mean? Yes, your new home. We've done reached the antechamber. Wasn't that an exciting way to reach it? Where I was like, I'm gonna pass out, and then dinner came just in time. Oh my. But that means, yes, we've gained the basement key because obviously there's still things to do with like the other access to the basement from the foundation and whatever. But now the day ended. So day 19 took us 19 days to claim our inheritance. But yeah, what is there next?